Hi, how are you today? Um, we're in the kitchen again, so I'm going to be doing some plant chores. Okay, we're all set up. The first thing I want to do is show you some new plants that I bought yesterday. I'm really excited to share this with you. The first one is a Cupria Red Secret. I don't know if you can see it. It's very bronzy. Very bronzy. Now, my history with alocasias, it's not good. It's not good. I don't know, I just hadn't been able to crack the alocasia, the secret code until I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm just going to clean her up. Anyway, this YouTuber who I'm like obsessed with, she's just amazing. And she was talking about how she keeps her alocasia in only, ooh, you are dirty, honey. Oh, you're so dirty. She keeps her alocasia in self-watering pots. And I thought, ooh, maybe that's the ticket. So I did that. My daughter gave me an alocasia. It's a purple sword. I'll show it to you at some point. And I went ahead and put it into a self-watering pot because I was like, oh my gosh, my daughter gave this to me. I have to keep it alive. and it's doing really well. I'll show it to you at a future date. But ooh, look. Oh, she's so much prettier. Look at that. Yum. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love that. Oh, you are so beautiful, darling. Beautiful, beautiful. The other plant that I got, I'm really excited. Usually I'm not really into philodendron crawlers, but she stole my heart. This is a philodendron Summer Glory, and she's really dirty. This is her newest leaf here, and if they get enough light, the veining is actually pink. I just think that's just a really cool combination, that deep green with a pale pink veining. So cool. So cool. So we'll clean her up too, because she's kind of a dirty girl. And I'm just using one of the things that I do on a regular basis when I clean my plants is I use this homemade, it has an insecticidal properties to it. It's all natural, but I noticed a huge difference in my plants. So if you want to know what I use, if you think that would be helpful, let me know and I will be happy to tell you. Or maybe I'll put it in the description. You can always just Google it. It's just like Castile soap and hydrogen peroxide and water. Here we go. Oh my gosh, wow. It's amazing how these plants absolutely transform once you get them clean. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. I think it's so important to see the before and after of them being clean, because they just, oh, look at that leaf. Oh my word. It's so beautiful. Wow. Okay, so we're done with them. Yay. Let's see. Okay, so we're done with those plants for now. There's always more to do. And before I continue on to our next plant, I just want to say a huge thank you. If you've listened to my previous videos, you probably have noticed I've got a speaker. I upgraded my my audio, so I'm going to be playing with it and trying to figure it out. You're probably a lot better at this than I am. It's all brand new for me, including the camera settings and everything. So I'm just learning, and thank you for being patient with me while I'm learning. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is an update on an incredibly special plant. If you've seen the previous videos on him, her, I don't know, it, I think you're going to be really jazzed about what we're doing today. Okay, so let me get that set up. Hang on. Okay, so we're all set. This is going to be so cool. So I don't know if you remember a particular rescue plant, and this one I'm just so excited about. I'm so excited. It's FRANKENPLANT. I don't exactly know what kind of plant it is. It's a Monstera. But this guy, this sad, I mean, look at how sad that is. Oh my gosh. But check this out. We've got growth. Isn't that amazing? So cool. And let's take a look at the cutting. I mean, look at those roots. Oh wait, can you see them? I don't know if they come up, if they show up very well. So I think it's time to go ahead and put somebody in a pot. And that's what we're gonna do. So the latest leaf, oh, it's just so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so we've got our pot, we've got our pole. So we'll go ahead and pot this plant up. I'll put you down so you can see. There we go. I don't know how other people do this. I'll move you back a little bit. Okay, so, ooh, am I gonna run out of potting medium again? Oh my word, I think I'm gonna run out of potting medium again. That's okay. I'm gonna spill the potting medium, that's what's gonna happen. That's okay. So with the poles, you've probably noticed I put potting medium in the bottom, and that's to allow water to drain, because the moss in the moss pools tends to be water retentive, and I don't want any roots just sitting in a pool of water. So because this part of the pole sits in the pot, it wouldn't really dry out, and I would much prefer not to have to deal with root rot if I can avoid it. So this is how we do that. So that's why I do it this way, and spill potting medium all over the place. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Boy, I'm really doing this really messy today. Let's see, which side do we want? I'm kind of feeling that side. I think that's a winner. So we'll just put some of this in here. Man, I'm being really messy today. Oh my gosh. So I'm curious if you've used moss poles, how that's worked out for you. I know some people are really not in love with moss poles. They do require maintenance. You know, don't fall. They do tend to dry out. So they do require more maintenance than a lot of your pot situations, but I did neglect to get enough potting medium. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Chunky aeroid mix. I had to make it up real quick. All it is 1/3 of just a nice potting soil, 1/3 of leca, which is like little clay ball things, and 1/3 of orchid bark. And the clay and the orchid bark are for drainage. And then of course the soil is, I mean, they need something in there. But you know what, actually, I think we did great. I think this is the perfect amount for us to start potting this guy up because he's got a long set of roots. So, cool beans. Okay. Okay, so in case you were wondering, I got myself an owie last night. I cut myself while cooking. So obviously after potting this up, I'm gonna have to change that bandage. But just in case you noticed, that's what it was. I cut myself while I was cooking. It happens, it's okay. All right, I mean, oh my gosh, look at those roots. Wow, and there's more, oh my goodness. This is so cool. I'm really curious what kind of plant. Well, I did say I'm positive it's a monstera, but ooh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we're gonna put him here, and then we're gonna take this other half of it. I don't know. We'll just put him in there too, because I mean, I don't know. What else are you gonna do? So we're just gonna take, ooh, here you can see. Here you go. We're just gonna take this nasty. So, oh, he's got decent roots. They're not bad. Poor FRANKENPLANT. Wouldn't it be funny if this ended up being one of my favorites? This tortured looking thing. Yeah, the roots are, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Okay. Here we go. There. Okay. I think, ooh, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna cut that nasty leaf off. Should I do that? I mean, it doesn't really, boy, that's a lot of fruits. So I think he's gonna go here, this one. Apparently I can't do two things at once. Okay. There. Oh, that's very nice. So one of the things that I like to do when I'm pinning plants, I don't always put the pins straight in because as the pole dries, they just kind of fall out. So one of the things that I like to do, and I don't always do it, but is to put one in kind of straight, like so, and then put another one kind of vertical. And ideally, we make like a little X so it really grabs on. Hey, that's not bad. Well, the root situation, I don't know. So I think that's gonna stay. Let's go ahead and fill that in. So yeah, so when you're pinning, if you decide to do moss pulls, when you're pinning, try to, if you just go straight in, you're gonna find that they tend to pop out. So I like to use 2 typically, unless it's one that I think I'm going to keep it more wet, because some of the plants don't really like to dry out. And another thing I've found is that when potting up anything that I've got on a moss pole, I like to make sure that behind the moss pole, it's kind of packed a little bit, and that keeps it from falling out. So I can just pick it up. So that's kind of cool. Alrighty, I think this guy is done. Yeah. Boy, I hope that this new audio comes through, because the last one is just really not good. Okay. You know what? I think I am going to cut those. I'm going to cut them. This is not doing us any good anymore. I'm sorry, plant. And I think this is just nasty. We're going to cut him there. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks like a totally new plant. Look at that. Oh, and those leaves are just so pretty. Wow. Okay, so guys, we did it. Ooh, there we go. We did it. FRANKENPLANT is in his new home. He's got roots. He's got new growth. I kind of feel like this might end up like a ugly duckling story. Yeah, wow. Okay, so I'll give you updates as we get some growth and such going on. So thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.